Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again. I'm sorry, but I've had to download the video again and do a voiceover because for some reason my Yeti would not pick up the sound. Me and Mr. Boyce have had a little tinker about, so we're going to be playing with the little treats gift set. Absolutely adorable. I did say I would do the whole video again, but with sound, but why not just do a voiceover? So if you notice, I've just gone to grab some ribbon because I forgot to fetch that over. And the little stamp I used on the first one is just my Stamp with Joy that Mr. Boyce did for me on the laser printer. So here I've fetched across some beautiful red stitched ribbon, and we're using the, oh, what's that called now? Let me grab it and find out. It is called In Good Taste Designer Series paper. Now it's slightly bigger, the treat box, even though it turns out so lovely and small. I truly adore this ribbon. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the one from the autumn winter catalogue, which can be found, if I'm not wrong, on, bear with me, page 15 of the new catalogue, and it's absolutely stunning. And like I was saying, with the little treats, yeah, it's real red, 3/8 of an inch sheer ribbon with beautiful stitching on either side. Now if you take the box, the little treat box, normally they used to be able to get them cut out of a piece of 6x6, but with this new little treat set you can't use 6x6. It literally cuts from 6 7/8 by 5 3/8. So there's no way you're going to get a piece out of 6x6. You're going to be lucky if you get 2 out of each piece of designer series paper at 12x12. So yeah, you couldn't get 4 like you used to be able to with the other treat boxes. So I using that gorgeous paper, like I'm saying, the In Good Taste, which is like that paint effect, which is absolutely gorgeous. Also goes with the Rococo Rose, which I love. I am using a piece of real red, or I think it might actually be Poppy Parade, but you've got a little disc in there to you got a little round disc, which is a little scalloped edge. You've also got some Christmas ornaments. You've got the diamond ring. You've got some little tabs to do different sizes, and then again some more Christmas ornaments. I think there's 2 lots of Christmas ornaments. There is one in the shape of a present, which is what I'm going to be die cutting out shortly and using a present on the front of the little gift bag. There's also a Santa's little hat, so cute. And I had this as a half price item because I spent enough money to qualify for a half price item. You've also got a little spider there. Why anyone would, mind you, it is a Halloween. It's a Christmas and Halloween set and birthday set, because the little treat stamp set itself says ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Also says to and from, and birthday wishes for you today, especially for you. This is the one I'm going to be using. And then you got happy Halloween, a little treat for someone sweet, and then you got, like I say, the rings, the gift box, the Santa's hat, the sweets, there's florals, and thank you for coming also. And then again, like I'm saying, there are 5 little Christmas ornaments which you can cut out. There is also a banner just on the stamp set, but it doesn't seem to have a banner die to cut that out. But there we go. I'm using especially for you and the little Christmas present. So as you can tell, I've gone and run it through the die machine, and I'm now just trimming out the labels. I want one in white and one in red. Then I'm going to stamp the little present just under the white section. I will die cut that out as well. Sorry about the gaps in between. I'm trying my best to remember what I said. That's the only thing with a voiceover, isn't it? You've got a good memory and remember what you told yourself in the first place, or what you actually said. So please bear with me. Gaynor is trying her best. So I'm trying to put back the labels. And this little gift bag, if you wanted to, you could put this together without having to use any glue whatsoever. You can just tuck it behind. But I'm using my black onyx ink here because you know how clean and crisp that one is. To stamp that beautiful message, especially for you. And you know me, I always clean my cloths as I'm going along. Can't help myself. Just something I do. Me and my OCD kicking in, see, that's what it is. But ladies, it's been, how long has it been now? It has been, 10 weeks since I last had a cigarette. I am so proud of myself. I didn't think I would do it, but here goes. I have, and woohoo! Best thing I did. Best thing I did. So I am quite proud of myself at the moment. With these two little tickets now, I grab my very trusty tiny hole punch, which is now retired, and punch a little hole in them and tie them two together. You can see that I've used the real red to punch, to stamp out the little flower. Now I'm getting out the little tag die to pull it out. Just going to pop that on, then run that through the die machine. Use a little bit of washi tape, maybe keep it in place. Me and my washi tape, you all know. Mr. Boyce was there. Just sounding off a little bit there. So 2 minutes while I run it through the die machine. Look at the faces I pull when I'm deep in thought or deep in concentration. There we go. That, let's pop that out. Absolutely perfect. Wow. I can't believe how many views I had overnight as well, like nearly 400 views overnight. And that was without sound, so fingers crossed. We will download this and put this up, and maybe you can all view it again with sound this time, or with a voiceover at least. So they are quite faint, the score lines, but if you just gently fold them across, you can then burnish them with your bone folder. And then we will fold them that way. I love the colour of this one, but then as you turn it over, I think they need to think about, you know, we've got these beautiful pieces of beautiful DSP, gorgeous one side and maybe not so the other. I mean, that piece of paper I'm using there, it's, you turn it over, it looks like paint, smeared paint, and then the inside is really, really dark wood. Bit of a strange one because the beautiful outside, and then when you look inside, unless you actually adore really, really dark wood, then, but I know, oh, I love the blue one as well. And that's got, oh, that's got tiles. You know the stacked stones on my desk? There, that is very similar to the wallpaper we've just added into our new kitchen. I'm just trying to see if I can see. Oh, and there's, and if you go through this packet, you'll come to a pack, and it's got like white and grey stacked stones. Absolutely gorgeous. And on the other side is like a slate grey, plain slate grey. Well, that is the colour of the wallpaper I'm going to be getting for my lounge, because we're going to carry on with the ceramic tiles right through into the lounge as well. I know, fabulous. So as you can see, I've added a little bit of glue so I can keep my package together. Going to add a touch more under there to keep that in place. So I'm just checking where I need to attach the glue, just along that little tab there. Slide those in together. So once you push that through, just give it a quick little pinch, keep it in place, and then you can either just lift the sides up and attach a ribbon, but I decided to glue mine into place to give it a bit more strength. Bring that up, making sure the sides are together perfectly, and then I use my bone folder to give that a little mush together. Oh, there goes my gorgeous husband with his nice cup of coffee. He is marvellous, bless him. So there I go, gluing on the second side, making sure the two sides come together properly, and then in with your bone folder. Perfect. Just look how sweet that is. And if I'm not mistaken, the measurements on those little boxes are, let me find it. Excuse me, I just went over and grabbed it. And the measurements are 1 7/8 by 3/4 of an inch, and then height wise it goes all the way up to 1 3/4. So you've got the width is 1 7/8, the depth is 3/4, and the height is 1 3/4. I suppose it could come higher because of the scallops top, but I added two lovely little that's my stamp that Mr. Boyce made me. I add a little touch of that gorgeous red ribbon, and I also have some green linen thread from a different set that I decided to tie it together with. Just thread that through. I think I decided in the end that it wasn't going to be long enough, so I just threaded it straight through. covered in shim paint. And then I get my little linen thread, and because it's like, I suppose because you can use this for birthday or Christmas, hence the red and the green went together lovely. That's why I tied on the red ribbon with the linen thread. There it is. Can't beat the old trusted. Absolutely perfect. Tie that in a tiny little wee bow. And if you notice on the DSP now that's sitting there with the bone folder on top, them four corners, you could cut them out and use them for something else, maybe for the actual the little spider, maybe the hat or the present even. You could have stamped on there and taken it from them. Entirely up to yourselves. Hence the reason I tie on that gorgeous little ribbon in just a single bow, so the recipient can then get out of what can, I would say you probably get about maybe 3 or 4 after 8 mints inside each one. That would be cute. So here I am using the little retired punch to cut holes through both the red and the white. Popping a dimensional now on the back of the present, which I'm then going to stick right on top of the little parcel. It's just the cutest little thing ever. And then I'm going to tie my messages through the linen thread, and then I'm going to tie that into a little bow. That is just the cutest thing ever. Me and bows though finally get there. So quick little double knot, tiny little bow then. I will get there. I promise you. It is such a tiny little thing. Yay, there we are. I think if you hold the actual loop and pull, you'll stop the loops from curling. Perfect. And then to see both the colours, I just separate the two and pop a little tiny bit of on my art glitter glue, just by separating those two. There we go, there and there, just so I can see the two together. Pop some glue behind, add some rhinestones, and we are good to go. I was just measuring things to see what you could get inside the little box there. Maybe you could give somebody a new glue eraser, maybe pop some chocolates or some mints in there, a nice little bar of chocolate, some dairy, or what they called, oh I can't think, Hershey bar, mini Hershey bars. They'd be nice. My gluers that decided to erupt. Never mind. I always get glue all over me anyway, in a right little pickle. Nice cup of coffee off Mr. Boyce. He's supposed to be fetching me one up now, but I don't know where it is. Do apologise about that sound. Again, this is where I take a little spot of glue and just add enough just to keep those two pieces separated, just so we can see both colours. Absolutely gorgeous. Grab some of my beautiful little rhinestones, add one on top of the parcel. I actually quite like the pattern on that, it's really cute. These would make great table favours or little treats for someone sweet. For kids' parties, maybe put a little surprise in there. Or you could actually even, what I've done with the tag, instead of putting especially for you maybe on there, you could perhaps, with a nice calligraphy pen, write them the person's name on each one, add a few little mints inside, and they could double up as a little table favour and a place setting. So that's a good idea. But here I am now, just placing on a couple of rhinestones just to set it all off. You've got to have a little bit of bling on something, girls. There we go, absolutely perfect. Even tuck it just at the side of my present. And there we have it. And there is that lovely little treats gift set and dies. Absolutely wonderful. There are all sorts to play with inside here. So, and it's called Little Treats box dies as well. They're really cute. And the Little Treats gift set, stamp set, not so bad. I think you get 15 stamps, and in the dies you get 10 dies, so not too bad. Buy it as a bundle and save 10%. I am no one's demonstrator, neither is Mr. Boyce. I'm his only customer. But there we have it. Please, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to press subscribe and the little bell. That way, because I post every single day, so you'll get a notification on a daily basis. We do a nighttime premiere as well. It starts UK time, 9 PM, every single night without fail, apart from the other night when I was feeling a wee bit drowsy and I forgot to put it on till 9:15. But thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. Love you all. Bye.